What's going on, guys? My name is Daniel and welcome back to another Be A Pro video here on the channel. This is part 13, I think it is. We're at 13 here of season 2 of this series. I hope you guys have enjoyed both seasons so far. Season 1 has been pretty awesome. There was a lot of tries scored, plenty of man of the match awards as well, and just some overall good solid performances. So check out season 1 if you haven't already. We are already 3/4 of the way through season 2 here, as we are playing round 15 against the Penrith Panthers at the Panthers home stadium. So looks like it's wet weather conditions too, so it should be quite a thriller with some drop balls, some huge mistakes which could be costly for any team in the wet weather kind of conditions. So hope you guys are going to enjoy today's video. We've got 2 games again in the series episode today, so I'm sure you guys will understand and enjoy this new format. I asked you guys if you enjoyed it, and so far the response has been pretty good, so I'm stoked on that. So as I said, hope you guys do go on to enjoy it. I've just cut it down as much as I can. I didn't want to include any boring sections. I just want to show like the most action packed, usually the first set of 6 attacking and defending I'll show, but it's just generally just the parts of the game that really deserve highlights and stuff showcased in each video, like just for my performance and stuff where I've either helped the team or cost the team. So hope you guys, as I said, do go on to enjoy today's video. 20 likes would be amazing. If we can hit that, I'll be really stoked. If not, no dramas done. Remember, I'm doing a Q&A at 200 and a game giveaway at 500 subs, so the quicker we can get there, the quicker I can get that stuff done. So we pick up a penalty here, giving us a good chance to march down the field and put early points on the board here in the first half. Late in the first half, I should say. We did cut out a fair bit of game, but you can see there's quite a bit of strong wind breeze from behind us, so I'm trying to use that as much as I can, but I don't want to force it and not kick the ball out of touch. So just getting some good meters, enough to get us up there in the attacking zone. Now in the red zone, dummy half is going to take another scoot to the left and he's going to get wrapped up. So our main idea here is just to try and get our forwards running, and then when they get their offloads going, they generally like to offload and like put another player into a gap, and then that player will offload, and then it's usually a chain reaction until some player gets close to the line. And you can see we're still forcing ourselves up here. We do go over to score the try early in or late in this first half, but it's the first points of the game, and that's going to be crucial going into this second half with the lead as well as just the confidence behind us. So going up 4 points, now it's our time to take the kick and see if we can get those extra 2 points, because coming late into this season, I always mention it, the points for and against are huge in competition when it comes down to, like, say round 13 onwards. I'd say points for and against are huge, and because we are only playing 5-minute halves, I've noticed that we aren't scoring as much points. So I don't know, I might tip the time limit up in the next season. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. We've still got 2 or 3 more videos, I think 2 more videos of this season to go, and then we're going to be into season 3. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I've got to do another season wrap up video as well, so obviously by the way I'm talking, I have recorded the rest of the season, so everything's ready to go. I've got to just get it edited and commentated on. I wasn't really feeling the mood to commentate about 20 minutes ago. I sat down, watched a few videos on YouTube. I actually sat here and watched a Jimmy Kimmel video with Marty McFly and Doc Brown, like Michael J. Fox and the actor Christopher Lloyd rock up on Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know, it just put me in a kind of good mood seeing that video, so I decided to flick on the commentary voice mode kind of style and get this video recorded. So 5th tackle here, I was hoping my player there was going to go for a nice like strategic kick deep into the end goal, but unfortunately we went across the field, and just going to have to be on our toes now with our defensive efforts and try and stop Penrith from making easy advances down the field like this. As you can see, they just made about 30 metres on that one tackle, so we need to be on our toes defensive here and make sure Penrith don't get an easy try and put us really in hot water for these last few minutes of the game. So it's an awesome gameplay overall. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. As I said, I tried to cut it up as much as I can to just show the highlights and the main plays of when I get involved and the mistakes. We obviously make mistakes in the game. I've made quite a few big errors in the last few rounds of competition, which could have cost us or could not have. We'll have to see what happens when it comes to that video, but some big decisions when I make the wrong tackle or I'll pass at the wrong stage. It's just some crucial mistakes that either cost us or make it a bit better than the situation we were in. So don't really know what else to really talk about in this first gameplay. We are holding the lead 6-0 up, so I might just give it a little bit of a play-by-play as we push it into these last few minutes of gameplay for this first round of matchup, and we are just constantly trying to push down the field and, you know, take time away. It's a nice look-in strategic kick down to the end goal. We are going to push to the right and try and get him towards the sideline with the legs tackle, but he stops dead in his tracks, just trying to put pressure on, not letting them get as much ground as they would in other kind of situations, keeping right up in their faces on the defensive and just keeping an eye on that loose ball or the drop ball or even the offload where we can get some interception plays and really just cut down this attack in an instant. So final few minutes coming up now. We are worried about a 40-20 attempt, so I did call my players back, but I'm pretty sure we are going to be able to hold on here if we stick to our toes. And the big gap opens up straight down the centre. He's going to make a nice chunk of change there, but we do pick up the loose ball from the offload, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up. As long as our players don't do anything stupid, we have this game in the bag with a 6-0 lead going late into this competition season. So round 15 victory looks to be at hand. Final couple of plays, and here it is. We do pick up the victory. I think I might have started the fast forward a bit early here. I apologise for that. But we do manage to pick up the the victory, and you can see me applying some stats, which does put us up to a 72 rating, I think, or just a 71. I think this just keeps us to the 71 rating. So slowly getting up there with our rating points, just trying to look over which ones are the best to apply there. Getting straight into this next game. This is going to be a round 16 competition match against the Bulldogs, playing at home, and again, the wet weather conditions, so be on the lookout for loose runs, drop balls, offloads in certain and scary situations where they probably shouldn't have been forced. Players tend to do that quite a lot. I don't know what it is. They still need to fix that up offload rate, but yeah, the offloads in the wet weather are very dangerous and can either make or break the game. So welcome to round 16's game here against the Bulldogs. As I said, I'm pretty much going to show off probably the first set and the last set of the game, so you guys can see the start and beginning as well as the highlights in between. So round 16 is underway here at Parramatta Stadium. Hopefully we can pick up this victory and move further up the ladder towards those finals in September and make big plays happen. So skipping forward here a few minutes into the half, our first attacking set, I'm pretty sure there was an error from the Bulldogs, or they might have just kicked for metres, and we get the clean return back. But my main goal has been to get involved in just about every play as I can, but not utilise my stamina, or not use my stamina in every play, just on the burst when I need to use a burst of speed and stuff. And our player does go for a 40-20 attempt there, but we'll see here on the replay he misses it by about 5 metres, so a couple extra metres on the kick and he would have nailed us an early 40-20 here in the game, which would have been very, very crucial and very helpful in our attacking set. So fortunately we do miss that opportunity, but Bulldogs do give us an error and we do manage to get another set of 6 shortly after, and this is a chance to make our mark on the game, try and push down to the Bulldogs end of the field and make some big plays happen. Kind of just hanging around behind the field of play here, because the amount of offload rates, as I can't stress enough, is ridiculous. So always be on the lookout for your team throwing offloads as well as the enemy or the opposition team throwing offloads. So nice little run there of gain of about 15 off us and the teammates. We're going to try and push this play out wide. Big gap opens up if you got that ball out. You could have easily put the player through for an extra few metres. 62 metres gain off this set of 6, and we're just going to try and put a bomb up deep into the end, but the wind was blowing against us, so it doesn't go as far as we want. We do get the touch on and the offload there. He does bounce off, gets another offload off to the winger, but he unfortunately doesn't pick it up, and he does make the tackle. But you can see here about a minute later we do manage to force the Bulldogs out of play as he puts his foot on the outside sideline there as he's picking up the ball from the hooker position. You'll see it here in the replay. It's his left foot. As he goes to pick the ball up, he does step on the field, on the sideline there. You can see the side touchy raising up his arm. So big chance now for us to put some points on this board here with a nice attacking set. Not too sure if I cut it or not, but we do play here for a few minutes. But there you go, there's an offload attempt from our player and it's hit someone, handover straight to the Bulldogs, so that's why I've kept this in. So you can see there, just opportunities that are not meant to be made can lead to huge mistakes. The Bulldogs do push it wide 2 plays later, and they're going to try and make our flank down the right hand side. We are going to rush them as much as we can, look for those interceptions as always, and they're going to go for a nice offload here and they're going to get the knock on, so no advantage to us. We do get the ball back. Another chance for us to march down the field here late in this first half and try and get those points on the board. even a field goal or a try, even a penalty, but big meters to be made out to left hand side. We did get the ball off to our left, but he doesn't do that offload again. So when you want him to offload, they don't offload. When you do want him to offload, when you don't want him to offload, they do offload. So it's pretty annoying at times, but it is what it is with rugby league. It just has its moments where it decides to. Severe could have used an offload. Ball's getting chucked around a lot here. We do manage to muscle ourselves over the line there, but we do get wrapped up by 2 players close to the line and pushed back a couple of metres. So just waiting for these players. I was hoping they'd find the gap and put these points on the board, much needed points, but that's going to end the first half with our attacking team not managing to get those points. So this is about 10 minutes into the second half now, 51st minute, so we did skip a bit ahead, but there mustn't have been too much to happen in that little space of time. Maybe an error or two, but pretty sure nothing major, maybe just like a drop ball or something. But as just a friendly reminder, please don't forget to click that like button down below if you do go on to enjoy today's video and are excited for more videos in the series here. So our main goal right now was just to try and get up there. I can see the time's kind of winding down. We need to get as close as we can to scoring, and if we can't score, at least get that 1 point on the board if possible. So that was kind of in the back of my mind, but in reality I really wanted to get the 4 point. We can go for an offload there and our player just can't pick the ball up, and I really thought that wasn't my fault, but the teammate in wet weather conditions just can't pick up the loose ball. Bulldogs are going to try and throw it around here the 75th minute and try and put their mark on this game late in the second half. 38 metres gained, and he does kick it into an offside player, so big chance for us to march back down late in this second half, put this 1 pointer, if not 4 points. We got a heavy right to left breeze, so I'm going to try and get it as much to the right as I can without pushing it too much, and then hopefully the wind will bring it back and touch it over the sideline, and we do manage to pick up around 20 metres off that. So we started on the 40, I think it was, and managed to get to the 20, so I think that's like 40 metres, I don't even know. A big chance now for us to get over the board here, get over the try line and score points for the team and break this deadlock. Ball's getting chucked around a lot. We are over the line, but we are held up. That could have been it. We could have won it off that play, but unfortunately he does hold us up. I don't know the button to fight for the ball. Right now, I just want to get that redemption try, so I'll call it there late, get the offload off, but it's intercepted. It's taken one-on-one in a tackle. He's going to just get wrapped up about half a metre out from line, push it right. I'm offside. I need to get back on side. He's pushed it to the left, intercepted, and he's pushed back right, and it's been intercepted again. We make the tackle, and that's going to end the game. So in that last little flurry, you can see we got the interception over the line, and then he's passed it back to the right without anyone calling it, and it's been intercepted again. We could have won it there in the 80th minute. Unfortunately, we don't. Man of the match performance. Hope you guys have enjoyed this thriller of a video. Leave a like if you did. 20 likes would be awesome. My name is Daniel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.